see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit. Good job, quit.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. And for the Celtics, they've got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's White in at the 2. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Porzingis passes to White. Here's Tatum. The kick out to White. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 3. The shot off that time. Good D by Kongwu. Tatum against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Kept alive. Kongwu. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those. Long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Pass to Risache. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Young against Holiday. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Rizachet. Outside Johnson. Now here's Young. Back to Johnson. Puts up a three. Holiday grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Hawks trail by 6. And here's Young, coming off a 31-point game. Now Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
BA, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Shoots over White. Bogdanovich, no good. Boston leading by 8. Here's Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Rizachet. From outside, off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Hawks trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Young. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And focusing on the small forward position here, the top rebounders at that spot this season for Jaylen Brown.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
One word you always hear used to describe these guys is active. They don't leave it to just the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and do the dirty work themselves.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Rizachet. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Hawks trail by 12. Timeout called, the Hawks. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
Pritchard's checked in for Holiday. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. Okongwu finds Hunter. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will really work in the paint now.
Here's Young. He's got 5. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Brown. Hunter with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Young. And here's Okongwu. Outside Hunter. Johnson on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Johnson against Tatum. Right side Brown. And a nice finish on the layup. Brown's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hawks trail by 11. Outside Johnson. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Atlanta with possession here. Bogdanovich finds Young. And Porzingis with the block.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach Rizachet.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by Boston. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Hawks trail by 10. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. Pass to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. That three's off the mark. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 41% from the field so far. Hunter passes to Young. Bogdanovich up top. Here's the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown inside. Young's there. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Hawks trail by 12. 36 seconds left to play in the first. On target from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Tatum. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Back to Young. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Porzingis. And an overpowering first-quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Boston out in front. They're
34. The Hawks, 23.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Larry Nance is out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. Goes up again. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Hawks trail by 10. Knocks it loose. Young, the pass to Hunter. Johnson with it. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. No good on the shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Right?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Nance finds Young. This one for three. And Atlanta misses again. Boston leading by 14. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences.
On some very tight, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Boston. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Boston, third.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Hawks trail by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Risache, defended by Brown. Risache, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. And Young pulls it down. Here's Risache. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the three. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Young finds Nance. Here's Risache. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Over to the wing. Shoots. Hauser can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo, the pass to Brown. Back to Oladipo. Here's Hauser. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Bogdanovich, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Daniels is checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Risacher, defended by Brown. And he was fouled while in the... active shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Boston leading by 14. Outside Tatum to the paint. Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nance. There's Young with the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Oladipo. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now Young. He's guarded by Oladipo. The floater. Second shot opportunity. And scoring inside is Young. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Here's Hauser. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. From behind the arc. Nance pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Oladipo.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Johnson. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Young. 16 points for him. Pass to Daniels. Nance outside. With the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
The drive by Brown. Pass to Horford. Left side, Brown. Here's Hauser. Clock at 6. On the wing, Holiday. Porzingis with it. Guarded by Okongwu. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Nance outside. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And Atlanta with possession here. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in for Nance. Pass to Rizachet. Over Porzingis. And draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Releases. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
And he gets that one. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Young's got 21.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here's Horford for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Earlier in his career, the three-pointer was come and go for Horford, but now it's a staple in his game.
Here's Daniels. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Holiday drives in, and Holiday powers it home.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Hawks trail by 19. Left side, Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. He drops it from range. Hunter's got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Rizachet. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
And Boston calls time here.
Needs a free t-shirt. Get up on your feet.
Boston with some changes. Fournette's checked in for Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Hauser can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Tatum with it. He's got 19. On the wing, Holiday. The three ball. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel Dealer. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Jason Tatum out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Pass to Tatum. Inside. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Holiday passes to Brown. Brown down. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff or it's going to be a problem.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. It's stolen by Holiday with the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Holiday's got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Young with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Daniels. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Brown going inside. And Brown with the stuff.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Hawks trail by 16. Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. Here's Holiday. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young. The first one falls. And Atlanta making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Holiday hits them both. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. And Atlanta misses again.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Brown passes to White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 9 points in the game.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And the Hawks call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Pass to Rizachet. Young against Holiday. They need this. Shots blocked. In transition. Here's Tatum. Good. 8. Buckets in 12 attempts.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
There's the block.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Holiday. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Risache. He's got 10. Pass to Okongwu. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Here's Risache, defended by Brown. Risache, no good. Boston on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Tatum passes to White.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And
they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Brown off the drive.
Brown so fast off the drive. Tough for defenders to keep up.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the Hawks shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Risache, drilled from 11 feet out. Risache's got 14 points. Boston on offense. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. White on the wing. Now here's Tatum, covered by Johnson. Tatum looking it over. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brown with the steal. Tatum inside, covered by Johnson. The kick to Tatum. There's the 3. Offensive board. And the jumper from down low is true. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Knocked loose. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Here's Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Right side Tatum. Three-pointer Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Up top, Nance. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Bogdanovic. And he hits the jump shot. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Bogdanovic is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Young against Holiday from the high post. And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Cornette's checked in for Holiday. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Young. And here's Brown. He's got 25. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Tatum fires the 3. Another shot. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown. Here's Pritchard, 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Second chance effort. Here's Cornette. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Hawks shooting a low 29% since halftime. Down low. Here's Hunter. Here's Daniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. In the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for
And he makes a first.
Daniels at the line for 2.
That one's no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Pritchard, no good. And Atlanta shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Hunter, denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents. While he's a bit undersized for the 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
There's a minute 54 left in the 3rd. That's tipped. Here's Bogdanovic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
3rd personal
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Boston's shooting has been great at 58% on the 3rd. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Nance outside. Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the triple. Boston on offense. Tatum with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. And with this break, we have a chance to break down where the assists have been coming tonight between the front court and back court for the Hawks.
And the guards doing their part to create some offense. Sometimes that's what you need to get back into a game. That commitment to sharing the wealth and trusting one another. It can help you overcome early obstacles.
Walker, he's checked in for Brown.
Home team.
Two times, no, I didn't since I started. So here's in the banks, tell me who's your father. Go half from the kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought slid through on my burn rubber. Real lover, other half is a. It's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. It's duck season. Yeah, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon.
like I get a like Aaron, I'm a drop top. The sun won't burn.